basis to bring it out on the field this afternoon. Matty V and Gooey will have the call.
Philly. The Angels anxious to snap this 10-game slide. And before we get you to Joe Maddon's lineup, today's Coors Light beating the pressure against Kyle Gibson. The Angels have had significant success, whether Gibson's a Ranger or a Twin. And this group of hitters, and with the exception of Walsh, it's been cold. Ohtani and Trout struggling on the trip. They have had considerable success against Kyle Gibson in the past, and maybe that's the formula to get things going today. Let's get you to the rest of the Angels lineup. Duffy, Ohtani, and Trout off the top. Walsh has hit safely in 6 in a row. Joe Adell back today, batting number 5. Marsh, Suzuki. Late leads disappear. That's what happened to Gibson on Monday, so he ended up with a no decision in a 5-4 Phillies loss. Here's Shohei. And Ohtani 1-1.
Well, that's his.
Ohtani has not seen a lot of strikes in this series as he bounces that one to the shift, and he's retired for out number 2. You know, as familiar opponents go, Gooby, the Angels 7.5 ERA, 3-3 record. 2 starts with the Rangers.
He's the point where they can lift it in the air.
2-1 to Shohei. Angels this afternoon. And 3-1 now.
With the 2-1 count, the infielders Mooch.
Left field closed. I mean, that is shifted as heavily as anyone will be. Everybody on the right side. And the 3-1 home to Ohtani. Into right field. The Angels' first extra base hit of the game. They're going to hold Duffy at third with nobody out.
That was a real nice job by Shohei on a 3-1 cutter. You still get the barrel of the bat on it and hook it down in the corner. 10th double for Shohei. And that's a tough pitch. You're thinking, I'm looking out over the plate. That was a cutter just enough to bring his hands in and turn on that one and get it in the corner. And I think Phil Nevin is sending Matt Duffy home if it wasn't this man at the plate coming up.
Agreed. Joe Adell waiting next. And Walsh cashes into right field. It's him. And the Angels grab a 2-0 lead.
Season for Walshy.
One of those home runs that Walsh hit against Gibson in 2020 was a grand
star. Jarrett Walsh, late inning games, big home runs, big hit.
Homestand.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. The energy level at the Big A is going to be off the charts.
And when you count,
but to get back over 500 and going against those 3 teams, and the Angels
took care of them at the stadium last July. 1-1 to Ohtani.
Almost expect a change up here.
Hasn't seen any strikes. Got him.
Still pulling off the changeup. One changeup and then came right back with another changeup. And then front hip, he tried to keep his hands back, but the front hip opened up.
You know, kind of the same way Bryce Harper and Mike Trout will always be linked. I feel like Mike Schmidt and George Brett will always be mentioned in the same conversation. Only one guy on the left side of the infield, and it goes to him. Angels go. A flare into shallow left field. That could do the trick. And now here's Shohei. 2 hits today for Duffy, and that means
that's the beauty of this game. You get an opportunity to come through, and he does. The Long Beach native.
When the Phillies bat in the bottom. Check that. Yeah. Real Muto
goes right into his swing path. He's having a tough time catching up the fastballs up and in.
Got it looking. Another fastball did the trick. But a huge 2-out RBI single by Matt Duffy.